there was very strong recognition of the reforms that the government...
Among the conditions of the International Monetary Fund, $1.3 billion extended credit facility is fiscal governance characterized by prudent management of public resources. The funds will be disbursed in 7 installments after successful reviews from the International Monetary Fund. This means that Zambia must implement the structural benchmarks such as reduced revenue leakages through unscrupulous procurement. For this to be achieved, concerted effort among key institutions is required. Institutions such as the Zambia Institute of Purchasing and Supply and the Zambia Public Procurement Authority have pledged to support government's efforts to seal revenue leakages through dishonest procurement. Zambia Institute of Purchasing and Supply President Robert Tambo has called on his members to uphold ethical procurement as Zambia implements measures under the IMF program.
Are tied up with the ethics, both on the Zambia Institute of Purchasing and Supply and the Zambia Public Procurement Authority. These ethics are non-negotiable, and therefore we have to get back to the tenets of ethical procurement.
Zambia Public Procurement Authority is also on board to augment public fiscal prudence.
Even with the evolving of time, we've also done a number of reforms. One of the things that we introduced to curb inflationary trends, so to say, was the market price index as well as the price reasonableness analysis.
Economist Emmanuel Zulu has welcomed the gesture by the two institutions, saying it will curb pilferage of public resources through overpriced goods and services.
For professionalism by procurement entities, I think is timely, considering that we are now on this IMF program that calls for transparency and accountability, and also ensure that the government is not wasteful in its expenditures.
Meanwhile, the Zambia Institute of Purchasing and Supply will be having its 10th annual conference in Livingston, which President Hakainde Hichilema and his lieutenant in the Ministry of Finance is expected to attend.
This year's conference will be held under the theme Supply Chain Excellency through Prudent Management of Resources, Value Addition, Ethical Procurement in both the public and private sector respectively.
Among other expectations, ZIPS is keenly waiting for the new Dawn government to introduce the office of the Procurement General, who will be instrumental to protecting the national treasury. For Dama News, Winston Mavoro.
Bringing together speakers from various backgrounds.